Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. So I just came back from Malaysia yesterday celebrating Chinese New Year, and I did do a vlog for that, so if you're interested, do check that out. But anyways, it's with a very heavy heart that I filmed this vlog. I'm back in Hong Kong, and actually it is my last week here. So this decision has not been an easy one to make. I love Hong Kong, I really do. I've been here for 4.5 years, and in total throughout my life, 7+ years. It's a place that behind Australia I do truly call home. And at one stage I could really see myself living here for a long term, but then I guess things changed and I decided that, just thinking moving forward where I wanted my future to be, I thought about maybe it was best for me to return back home to Australia. So like I said, it hasn't been an easy decision because I really love Hong Kong. I think it's a really beautiful city. I think it's one of the safest cities in the world. I mean, in my experience, if you lose your phone or your wallet or everything, there are all these groups that kind of scramble to help you find your things. And just in general, it's such a convenient city. The food is amazing. There's so much food. It's such a convenient city. It's really safe. There are so many reasons to love this city, especially the fact that it's a massive melting pot and you can always be meeting people from different countries all over the world in Hong Kong. It is a transit city, and I think that's what also makes it hard as well, because people do come and go. But it is a really beautiful city and I really wanted to stay here a lot longer. That's why I think I'm so torn and still really sad about leaving. But at the same time, I think I've made the right choice. So, I mean, a lot of you probably don't know, but I have been living overseas for 8 years now. It's been around 8 years since I left Australia, and I've just been living in different countries like New York, London, and now Hong Kong. And I think it got to a stage where I thought yeah, it was time to kind of wrap up the world tour and just head home and settle down and everything and have more kind of stability in my life. And yeah, so it's quite sad. I'm very sad to be leaving, and I really struggled to make this decision because I guess, yeah, I thought I would be here a lot longer, and I didn't think it'd be so short. And even though you can always come back and visit the city, I think it's always different when you're coming back as a tourist. But I've had such an amazing time these past 4.5 years, and then career-wise, it was an amazing place to work. You just learned so much every time, everywhere. The people are amazing. You'd meet people from everywhere, and I learned so much. And, I changed careers as well from, being more marketing focused into stuff that was more recruitment and HR focused. So it's been such an exciting journey, and I just think, it's sad, but I'm also excited to go back. I think home will always be home, and my family and friends are there. I didn't expect to go back so quickly, but now I do feel ready, but also I know I'm gonna miss Hong Kong. Hong Kong really shaped me, and as you know, it's an international hub, so it really kind of exposed me to the rest of the world. So I lived here as a kid when I was younger because my parents moved over for work, and then I came here to live for a few years, and that's when I really improved my Chinese. If it wasn't for the fact that I lived in Hong Kong, I wouldn't be able to speak Mandarin and Cantonese near fluent. And I think it's just because growing up in Australia, when you are a kid, we get sent to Chinese school on the weekends and everything, but essentially you really can't pick it up that much if you're not in the environment. So me being here as a kid really helped me pick up Chinese, and now I'm very thankful because I can read and write fluently, which is great. So yeah, and I mean, as you know, it hasn't been the most easiest time for Hong Kong, from the protests and everything, and now with the coronavirus. So yeah, I guess this vlog, I wanted to kind of say farewell to Hong Kong and just kind of remember my last week here. It's going to be someplace that I really miss, and I guess I just want to take you guys on the journey, share the last week with you guys, and yeah, to new beginnings back home in Australia. So this week is really just going to be a lot of packing. I have to leave my apartment in 1 week basically and pack up all my stuff. I'm packing up 8 years of my life and shipping it back home, and just pack, kind of see friends if I can. The problem is, I guess right now we are kind of avoiding social situations, so there's either you wear a lot of masks or avoid crowded areas, because I think whether or not you want to call it like being paranoid or whatever, I guess preventative is always better. So I'll see how that goes. And I also need to book my flights because I haven't booked my flight back to Australia yet. I think I just wanted to come back first and see the situation, because obviously when I was in Malaysia, like assessing it back in Australia, assessing it back in Malaysia was going to be a bit different. And so coming back here, I think so far, you know, you do see everyone wear masks and everything and just try and maintain like good hand hygiene and stuff. But yeah, I want to see like how I go with the packing and everything before kind of booking my flights back. And sadly, it's going to be a one-way ticket. So anyways, I'm just going to take you guys along this week, show you guys Hong Kong in its current state, and just kind of vlog my daily journey with my farewell to Hong Kong. Saying bye-bye to my drawer because I'm selling it. Someone's gonna grab it right now. Good morning guys, so today is Tuesday 4th of Feb. I need to run to the post office this morning just to find more boxes. When I wanted to deliver my second package yesterday and get more boxes, the lady actually said that they had run out. So right now, due to the whole situation of the virus and everything, the post offices have shut to, like, on weekdays they're only open 11 to 3 o'clock. And I think she basically said that, you know, because people are posting more packages around or just more shipments and everything, they're delayed because of the shorter hours as well, but also because people are buying more boxes to either stock up or send things across like places or anything. So I need to find more boxes. If not, I'm not going to have a way to ship all my stuff back to Australia. So I've had a semi-successful day packing 2 boxes, another 2 boxes. So right now I'm headed off to find my friend because we're going to have a cooking dinner. Basically, I have all these amazing goods that I got from Milan when I visited a couple of months ago, and right now, because I'm in the process of packing up my apartment, I need to get rid of all the food I have as well. So we're gonna have a little dinner cooking party and cook what's left, but there's really good food here. I have like bruschetta, some amazing chorizo, bataga as well, more chorizo, and then these are just like some olives, capers, some truffle oil as well, some truffle itself. So I'm excited because I'm not actually the chef, my friend will be, but excited to see what we make out of all of this. At the North Point food market and we're looking for shrimp apparently actually. So Aaron is our chef for tonight and he is here looking for shrimp. So this is Aaron and he's our master chef for tonight. So do you want to explain a bit more about like the dishes you'll be making?
We're gonna make what is it? a bruschetta with olives and tomatoes and you know that kind of shit, and then targa pasta with shrimp, and then what else? Salad, and that's it.
Yum.
You'll see later.
Yeah. So we're looking for cheese right now. You can buy ginseng here. This is actually really cheap.
Fresh ginseng.
But it's only 89. I thought ginseng would be more expensive.
Why don't you get it by now? Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that golden rule? Why is our love it one-sided? It should really be give and take.
This is gonna be used for the bruschetta. There's anchovies, sun-dried tomatoes, olives, and something that I'm
going through changes. I'm just so
It's truly, so it's not that great.
I didn't have a really good knife.
Oh yeah, it was okay. It was in your defense. It was pretty shit.
The knife was like a children's knife.
We don't do a lot of cooking at home, so we just feel that. Don't make it look too fake, I guess. Oh, this is thick, damn.
How cute is it? They're little Australian shapes.
There's also Tasmania as well.
Huh?
They have a Tasmania. Oh, maybe not this one. Oh,
They're little Australian shapes.
Yeah, it's what Australia Day.
有冇一個細好細嘅碗可以裝？
And actually, it's Vegemite flavor.
Oh, that looks so good.
Alright. And if you have some fruit, you should put some fruit in it, some flowers, or you know, you call that the what do you call that? I forgot, but yeah. Accoutrements, something like that. I forgot.
own expense. So I'ma just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it before we cross the line and we reach up.
Here we have the pasta, the cheese board, which we've kind of half eaten. The bruschetta,
The big
it's
one.
so pretty. And then the salad.
But for now, I tweet it and delete it.
Good morning, guys. So today is Thursday, 6th of Feb, and I skipped yesterday's one just because I was pretty much just packing the whole day, and you guys have seen how I've packed and everything. So as I mentioned before, this week and my last week in Hong Kong is a bit of a different one, just because right now, as you know, there is the coronavirus going around, and with like Hong Kong's proximity to China, it has been on really kind of high alert. So I haven't actually booked my flights yet, and I don't know if this is just kind of me being a bit sad about like leaving Hong Kong overall and just kind of being in denial a bit, but I haven't booked my flights yet. I'm supposed to leave like sometime next week, and my friend just told me today that, you know, Virgin has cancelled its flights from like Australia to Hong Kong. Not necessarily like, I mean, in the article they didn't say it was just because of this, but that the last flight flying out was going to be Feb 11th, and actually I was hoping to leave on Feb 12th as well, and now I guess Virgin I have to cross off my list. So the other ways out are basically just like Qantas or Cathay maybe. So I think, you know, I guess like from what I can feel from the current situation is that we're living in a very kind of unstable time, and it's been very unpredictable. Like, you know, just even from last year before all this coronavirus stuff happened, like November I guess was the most unstable kind of thing. Like you'd have a lot of social networking events planned, like for me it was more with like my mentorship program and everything. We had those changed and everything due to the unrest, and it's just become a very kind of unpredictable time to live in, because we do, like, you know, for example, we do still kind of meet our friends and everything, but it's how do you say, everyone's really cautious. Like, we almost don't want to do anything that requires eating with our hands, and you know, we're very like careful about having the communal kind of spoons and stuff. And I think like just in general, my friend didn't even want to go to a restaurant that where it might be crowded and everything. So you can definitely feel the atmosphere. And I guess today, like, I'm gonna be around Hong Kong running errands and everything. I want to show you more about what's happening, but it's just kind of a really eye-opening experience, just because I guess like there's just so much, I don't even know how to really say it, but it's just like there's so much precaution around it or everything, which is great and stuff. So in terms of flights and everything, like my family is obviously hoping that I can leave ASAP, but I still have a lot of things to pack up, some admin things to do as well. And I guess like I've been taking a kind of chill approach, and obviously I wanted to be able to see some friends before I left. And I think, like, I mean, I can genuinely understand their concern, especially when things are kind of changing on a daily basis. Like, so far, a lot of flight restrictions have been to the mainland, but, like, for example, now American Airlines aren't flying into Hong Kong. And for now, like, Australia is just banning foreign nationals that have been to the mainland. But I know some countries are putting restrictions on people even from Hong Kong as well, and that's where I guess the concern is. Luckily, because I am returning to Australia and I am a citizen, then I should be fine and everything. But I think there's just a bit like it's just kind of crazy because everything is kind of changing and escalating by the day, that you really don't know what's happening. But overall, you know, the sentiment has been, you know, just wear the mask be as like a preventative measure, but also just practice really good hand hygiene. Like, just try and keep your hands like clean and don't try and touch everything. So I guess that's what we've been trying to do. But yeah, it's a really kind of weird, sad, bittersweet way to say goodbye to Hong Kong. And hopefully, you know, things will get better, just because it has been a very tough time on Hong Kong, the people and everything, like the past year or so. So yeah, it's a kind of very mellow time to be in Hong Kong. As you can see, the streets are pretty empty. Like, it's Thursday afternoon, around 3ish right now, and even though it's like working hours, generally speaking, it still would be quite packed with like maybe people running around to meetings and everything, or like just running errands. So this is pretty quiet for Hong Kong standard. A lot of people working from home, or like some of my friends in the teaching field, like their classes have been cancelled till March the 2nd for now. And so because of that, like a lot of people have gone back maybe to their home countries for the time being, just to kind of, I guess, avoid it. But in general, I think like people are just trying to stay out of crowded areas. So I'm going to Muji right now just because I want to pick up some foundation and some like makeup and stuff before I leave. And Hong Kong has quite a good selection of like Muji's makeup skincare line. Okay, so I just got to Muji and it is shut. I think some stores have been like closing just to kind of prevent more spread and contact and everything. So I'm not sure if this actually applies to all of them or just this one in particular. I'm in the Causeway Bay store at Lee Gardens right now, so I'll have to go look for another one then. So now I'm at a welcome in Causeway Bay. This is actually probably one of the larger welcomes, but word on the street was that like people started stocking up and all like the toilet paper and tissues and stuff have gone. So I just wanted to take a look at like the bigger ones and see what it's like. And this is all supposed to be like tissue paper and toilet paper. It's like tissue paper, organ, Even the store was all gone as well. It's literally, and these are like other cleaning products. Okay, this side is all pads. Like these are actually feminine hygiene pads. Like Kotex, Whisper as well. There's literally nothing left. The frozen food section was fine compared to the other one that I've been to. That was completely empty. You can still find quite a bit of frozen food here, so probably they restocked it or anything, but it's good that there's still quite a bit for them to have here. But it does seem, it's quite a weird scenario to look at. It's quite a weird feeling to be in, like seeing all their shelves so empty. I guess it's better to be prepared, but I don't know. But anyways, since I'm leaving, I don't really need to stock up on this stuff, and luckily like I have enough things to last me just for the next couple of days. It puts things into perspective a bit when people like kind of stock up on goods and everything, so we'll see how it goes, but hope everyone stays safe out there. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog for here, just kind of as a part 1, and then I'll do the next part in an upcoming vlog as well. So just still have a couple of days left. I still haven't booked my flight, so I'll kind of monitor that situation and see where I can get, or when I can get my flights. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and hope this was kind of insightful into like what the current situation is. This is my last few days in Hong Kong, so just kind of happy but sad to share it with you in this way. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.